Welcome, Taurus Gemini, to your December spiritual reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get straight in here and see what's going on with you. Going straight from the past, the present, and the immediate future, which is about 3 months away or so. We are using the, this mat. So light. Whispers of Healing deck this month. Okay. Taurus Gemini, let's see what's going on with you. It is, if I can get these cards into my hand, they're so big. Come on, cards. Feel me now. Taurus Gemini. Probably just do some regular shuffling as well. So big. And it feels like one more. There it is. Okay, so you have negativity in the past, and in the near future, or the present, I'm sorry, is the well-being, and in the near future is going to be the strength. Building back that strength within you. Okay, so the negativity is rolling into, of course, the present, right? We all know that. So you have all this negativity, and it's kind of like she's got this kind of like, I am so, my energy is gone. I need to replenish. I can't deal with this anymore. Woe is me. Oh my God, look at me. This poor woman over here is just in anguish. Right, with this, it's just so overwhelmed with this negative energy. She almost looks like she's almost dying. It's affecting her so much, keeping her down so much. Let's go to negativity 17. In the past, it was talking about negative feelings are a natural part of human experience. Grief and anger are ordinary. Healthy reactions to the loss of a loved one or to someone mistreating you, or when life seems to be spiraling out of control. When you are emotionally healthy, you can acknowledge your feelings without becoming stuck in a negative spiral. When a challenge comes along, many people have a default mechanism that automatically goes to the worst case scenario. For example, you could become overly concerned that a small mistake will cost you your job, or that a thoughtless comment will end a relationship, or you will end up lonely forever. One of the best ways to heal negativity is to focus on the positives. It may take baby steps to bring this healing about. Your every thought, word, and behavior has a huge impact on your overall health. And that's why she looks like she's dying. It's almost like she's kind of almost so negative that she's kind of dying inside, right? Getting sick. Take steps to consciously monitor your pessimism. Interrupt your negative thoughts with positive ones. It may take time, but gradually you will train yourself to let go of the negative. You can reprogram yourself to the full control of your emotions and make a healthier choice to remain upbeat and positive. And that's really what she needs to do. And that's really what this well-being is over here. You're going to learn to, you have all this negative going on in the past, and it's, oh my gosh, it's like, you know, it's bad. I can see that from this card, especially when it's next to the well-being. Because what's going to happen is you're going, like it says, train yourself to take the baby steps to get out of this dark, dark place that you're in. I feel a lot of remorse as well for somebody. There's a lot of remorse. Somebody did lose someone, and they're feeling very remorse right now. Somebody who meant the world to them. But you're going to learn to take the baby steps to get out of this darkened place. It looks like she's just like fading away, like, you know, kind of like a gnome or a fairy would. And just allowing herself to fade, because you can see down here she has no legs. Wow. So you're going to really get rid of this, you guys, to get back to your well-being and remembering who you are, to take those baby steps. And this will actually, in about 3 months or 4 months, however it's going to take you, the cards say 3 months, but you know, it's healing. It could take 6 months, a year, you know what I mean? Nobody really knows. Everybody's different. But you're really going to start seeing the strength within yourself, really building this strength back within yourself. So with the negativity, remember, if you guys need counseling, you know, for something like this, if you're overly depressed and you really need, and you feel like you really are withering away, you might need to seek help, counseling. I am not a counselor. I don't pretend to be. I'm just, you know, I just use my higher intuition and the knowledge of what I know and doing my tarot. That's it. Otherwise, I do not have the licenses or any of those things to actually, you know, do any of things like that. Okay? All right, I'm just mom over here, okay, giving wise advice. Okay, so negativity. Yes, because of the healing. Because of the healing and the perfect timing. It's the perfect timing to really start trying to find the healing with very slow moderation. And when I see this card and I see this card together, guys, when it says baby steps, I mean slow, moderate steps. I know this card is pretty moderate, but in actuality, this card could be 2 in 1. And why is that? Because she's barely stepping into the water, the healing waters, while she still has a foot up on the rock, which shows she could be also taking very slow baby steps. Okay, and that's exactly what you're going to do to get back to the well-being, is just barely touch the water with your, you know, even if it's just with your big toe to start. Okay, because whoever this is for is very overwhelming. So yes, just very slow. Very slow, okay? And for others of you, if it's, you know, if it needs to be moderate, you know, guys, take it how it resonates with you, okay? Only you truly know how, you know, how slow the baby steps need to be, okay? Can you put, you know, the whole top of the foot in the water, you know? Then, you know, do it as it feels comfortable to you, please. Okay, so, but you also remember that this is a spiritual reading. So this is telling you that your guardian angel is with you. I think that's very important for everybody to understand, that your ancestors, your guardian angels, your spirit guide, whoever it is that you believe, okay, everybody's different, and that's totally fine. But the point for me is to make sure that you understand they are with you. This is what the temperance is so important about. Okay, when it comes to spiritual readings, is that you are divinely guided. You're not doing this alone. And I know when it comes to a card like this, you feel so alone. But remember, they are there with you. You are never alone. The universe is always with you. Yeah. Standing your ground and blocking your heart. I see it as 2 in 1. You're so blocked because you're so negative. But you're also like standing your ground. You need to put the shields down so you can allow the healing to come. When you block yourself too much, you guys, you're blocking your heart. The healing cannot come in. It's going to be like me taking a ball, throwing the ball at a wall. That ball is just going to come back at me. It's not going to penetrate through me. Okay, so you're not allowing any healing to happen. You're too guarded. So you need to break down the barriers around the heart so that you can allow the healing to come in. Like I said, with the baby steps, that's where the toe is going to be. You say, okay, you know, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like, oh, you know what, I don't want to open up to another person. Okay, that's fine. Maybe you just want to open up to your guardian angel to allow the healing to come in. or your ancestors, you know, whoever it is, your spirit guide. So, you know what, that might even help you. You know, if you don't trust people because people hurt you, or you just don't want to talk to anybody, you know, talk to your angels. And then that will help you open that up so that they can start penetrating that energy through you. Okay? It would be a great judgment call for you with the judgment. And we also see the healing. Okay? So it almost feels like it feels like Archangel Gabriel is like blowing his horn at you, saying, it's time for healing, my friends. It's time for healing. Open up your heart so that we can try to get this done. That way you can get back to the well-being. This is a very deep reading and very, very needed. Okay, going to the well-being over here. This is going to make you start feeling a little bit better because you have 2 + 1 = 3. So you're going to start feeling a little more harmonious. So getting back to the well-being is going to help you, yes, start focusing on that baby step healing. Like I said, focus. If you can't focus on people, you know, try to focus on your spirit guides, okay? The angels that are surrounding you. There's so many angels here, so yeah, start focusing on that so that you can start focusing on the healing. And that will start opening, yes, you will start opening up to yourself for the healing again. There's a lot of healing. Got healing. So it's going to actually start pulling yourself to your higher self, right? Bringing yourself back to yourself. Let's put it that way. Not worried about the powerful 3 in yourself right now. We're just worried about your health wise, your regular self with your higher self, right? Getting back to just healthy you. Okay. Mostly important. Yes, and getting yourself out of the 8 of Swords. That way you start having realizations. Once you start healing, you'll start having the realizations of what's pulling you there, and having the realizations that you don't want to be in the 8 of Swords anymore, that you don't need to keep yourself stuck. And this will build the strength back later. And the strength card is telling you, remember who you are. And now all of a sudden, once you start having realizations, you're going to start remembering who you are. You are this tiger. You are Taurus, Gemini. You are this bull. Remembering how to stand your ground as a bull, remembering the love of the Gemini, remembering the 2 of yourself as twins, and bringing that ultimate power together, okay, to become whole again, and finding your barriers, finding your strength within yourself to move forward. And you're still going to have a little protectiveness with this card. This card does have a kind of a protectiveness. But I think in this case, it's not I did one reading where it was overprotective, and I believe it was for Gemini. Let's see, who was it? No. Yeah, I think it might have been Gemini. But with this one, it's not overly protecting. This one's just going to be protecting because you don't want to feel like this over here. So in this way, this one is a little bit different. It's actually going to be protecting you for a reason until you get completely healthy, because you don't want to allow too many energies into you until you're ready. Okay. I mean, because look, you've opened your heart enough, but now you're just going to kind of build a moat around you and bring in the strength, still being a little weary and a little protective, which in this reading is very good, actually. It's funny how they can work one way and then work a whole nother way, right? Yeah, because you're still going to have some 5 of Cups. Okay, that's not going to go away right away. Okay. But you're moving on beautifully from it. Okay. And you're being able to look out now. Okay. Being able to, ooh, I like that. Being able to move out with the 7 of Cups and noticing the other things around you. You might even be able to multitask some things that maybe you hadn't been able to do in the past. So you might be, moving around. It feels like you're moving around a little bit more. So maybe you can get those dishes done, or, maybe get back on your feet a little bit better, and feeling a lot better and finding more options to do. You might even be getting out just a little bit more, right? You might even take a text you know, from somebody you hadn't talked to for a long time, because you're building that strength back up. So very beautiful reading, and really baby steps over here, my friends. Okay, really, really. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.